Yep, shocker, right? A Florida woman bites a camel in the balls. So right there, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and click on that. What else? Your clickbait worked. I need more information, please. I'm only a third of the way into the whole headline. Okay? A Florida woman bites a camel in the balls in order to save her deaf dog's life at a truck stop in Louisiana. Story checks out when I ended with that. If you've been to Louisiana, you know that's possible. Here's what happened. You have questions, so did I. This family from Florida, they're taking a road trip. They got to drive through Louisiana, right? So they're going through Louisiana. They got to stop and get gas. They pull over at one of these weird truck stops in Louisiana. It's got a random petting zoo in the back. Probably illegal as hell. Carol Baskin's probably got a piece of this. So they're getting gas, and they let their dog out to pee, and the dog gets out of the car. He gets a whiff of that petting zoo. Right? He breaks away, hauls ass to that petting zoo. Makes a beeline for that petting zoo. Jumps over the fence, and she's trying to call him back. Like, get back here! Dog is deaf, cannot hear the command. Dog jumps over the fence, gets into the petting zoo, and it was just one camel by himself back there. Bored, lonely. And he sees his puppy. He's like, oh, hell, look at here. I got a buddy. I better sit on it like a chicken does on an egg. This camel sits right on top of this puppy. Little dog, and she sees that, she's freaking out. She got to save her puppy, right? So she runs in there. She jumps over the fence. Camel's like, it's 2 for $1 Friday. I'll take this old lady as well. Sits on both of them. So now you got to imagine this, right? This 3,000-pound beast or whatever just sat right on top of her face. Right. That's where it landed. And if you guys forget everything I've said up here tonight, please remember this next part. JonReep.com. That's my website, very simple. JonReep.com, because you click on the podcast link, takes you to an interview with this lady. And you get to meet her. She's awesome. She's my hero. She's got no shame in her game. It's in the interview, she's like, yeah, camel sat right on my face. And I knew in that very moment that I only have one move left. And I bit that camel's ball. And she saved her puppy's life. The puppy is alive. It's a happiness. The puppy's alive. The camel's fine. She's fine. She lost her dentures, but they'll make more of those. It's a win-win. But yeah, that's what we do. I also have another podcast I started not long ago. It's about artificial intelligence. What do y'all think about that? Artificial intelligence. Worried about it? It's going to end all of humanity. It's going to take our jobs. Like a South Park episode. It's going to take our jobs! Take our jobs! Yeah. So, by the way, artificial intelligence, I think that's what I have. You know? I think a lot of people have artificial intelligence. That's where people think they know something, but they don't know anything. Your intelligence, it's artificial. What I have is way worse. My AI does not stand for artificial intelligence. My AI stands for absolute ignorance. And that is the name of my podcast. It's called AI, Absolute Ignorance with Jon Reep. And what we do on this one is we troll or we mess with ChatGPT. Yeah, right. Can it be funny? Can you take my job?
Yeah.
Can you write a joke? Chat GPT. So here's what I did as an experiment. I wrote this. Well, I typed this in the prompt. I said, write a stand-up comedy routine in the style of Jon Reep. And as soon as I hit enter, I was like, oh God. What have I done? What if it goes, who is that? That's gonna break my heart. But it knew who I was, and I said, about performing in Huntsville, Texas. And would you like to hear what ChatGPT wrote? What it thinks about me and what it thinks about y'all? Now please know I did not write one word of this. Don't get mad at me. This is a copy and a paste, but I'll try and sell it. I'll try and do a good job. Here we go. Well, I'm so glad to be here in front of all you beautiful people tonight. I gotta say, this place is prettier than a possum and a person and a tree. That's pretty good. It's good to be here in Huntsville. Y'all know you're famous, right? And I ain't talking about brisket or Friday night football. No. Huntsville is the place where Texas keeps all the spicy people. Somebody warned me before I came, said, John, be careful, that's where they keep old Sparky. I said, who is that? A grumpy old man from the VFW? He said, no, dummy, the electric chair. Well, dang, I better not bomb tonight. Huntsville might plug me up for an encore. And the statue of Sam Houston, you got, what does that say? And the statue of Sam Houston, you got to be out there. Have y'all seen that thing? I've not seen it. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, all right, so it's right. Good Lord, I'm driving into town minding my own business. Next thing I know, there's a giant Sam Houston staring me down like he's about to check my tags and ask if I paid my parking tickets. I thought I drove straight to a Texan Jurassic Park. We spared no expense on giant founding fathers. But honestly, I love it here. You guys could have been anywhere tonight. Well, some of y'all. But you chose to be here with me. So let's have some fun, Huntsville. Thank you. That's what it wrote. What do you think? So what we do on that podcast is this, well, we mess with it. We troll ChatGPT. So that's that one. But I want to do this real quick. For those of you in this room who happen to know who I am, you know that I love to talk about my dad a lot.